Hi everyone, Miss Karen here. Welcome to December 23rd in our Twas the Season Advent devotional readings. She treasured the memories stored up in her heart of shepherds and angels and how, from the start, she'd promised to love and to care for God's Son, this Jesus, Emmanuel, the Mighty One. Treasure up these things. But Mary kept all these things like a secret treasure in her heart. She thought about them over and over. Luke 2:19. If Mary had owned a treasure box where she could store her precious memories, what do you think would be inside? If photography had been invented all those years ago, Mary's treasure box might contain photographs of the angel Gabriel or of her and Elizabeth standing together, of the donkey that carried them to Bethlehem, the happy couple smiling with their brand new baby boy, a group of shepherds gazing at the new arrival, and a trio of wise men dressed in finery. But even if photography had been invented, Mary didn't need a treasure box because she had stored all those precious memories in her heart. In Mary's heart, she kept all her memories safe of how the angel Gabriel had brought the amazing news, her precious time spent with Elizabeth, the long, hard journey to Bethlehem, and the wonderful night when Jesus was born. Mary would never forget the visit from the shepherds who had rushed to the stable that night and how later those three wise men had brought splendid gifts and knelt in front of her son. Mary thought back over everything that had happened, all the people she'd met, all the places she'd visited, and all the words she had heard. And she thought deeply about each moment and what it might mean. We're almost at the end of our Advent journey. It's a good time to pause and to treasure up all the things we've seen and heard. We've visited many places together through these pages. We've traveled to Jerusalem with Isaiah, to Nazareth with the angel Gabriel, and we've walked to Ken Karam with Mary. We've journeyed to Bethlehem on a donkey and ridden on camels across the desert with three wise men. We've met some wonderful people too. Beginning with the prophet Isaiah, we've spent time with Mary and Elizabeth, Joseph, and the angel Gabriel. We've encountered the innkeeper in Bethlehem, a choir of angels in the sky, shepherds in the field, and three magnificent magi who worshiped the King. The stories of all the places we've visited and all the people we've met are woven together to create one big story. But this story isn't finished yet. The day Jesus came to earth was really only the beginning. The story of Jesus continues through you. That's right. You can be part of the Christmas story as you worship Jesus, like the wise men, and spread the good news about his birth, like the shepherds. You can be part of the most wonderful story in the world. Lots of pictures from all of our days of reading. Let's pray. Help me, God, to be part of the Christmas story as I worship Jesus and tell others about him. In your family activity pack today, talk about what were some of your favorite things about Advent this year. What things did you do that you want to remember? And which parts of the story did you like the best? And as an activity, you could find a box and label it Advent Memory Treasure Box, or make your own. Write or draw your answers to the above questions on a slip of paper about what your favorite part of Advent is this year. Add your name and a date and put it inside, and next Advent you could take it out and read it. A true treasure. Then add special memories to your box each year. What a great idea. And don't forget to add your Advent card to your Christmas tree or calendar. Whoops. Merry Christmas.